This is what I recommend. This is my tried and true ride or die. Hey loves, so today we're going to talk about my top favorite Colourpop products. Let's just jump in. Okay, so I'm not going to put them in any order. Most of these should still be available. I tried to keep it with ones that I knew were still available, but if some of these are discontinued, I'm really sorry, but I tried to keep it as true, like the balance of like my absolute favorite Colourpop products of all time and with what is still available. Okay, so I'm going to start with this palette. I love their pressed powder eyeshadows, but I wanted to pick a palette, so like as one item, because I can count it as one item, but it contains many eyeshadows. I love their powder eyeshadows. I use them all the time. I have more than one Z palette filled up with them, and I'm just obsessed. They're so good. They're so pigmented. You cannot beat them for the price. And Colourpop as a whole, definitely one of my top favorite brands of all time. Definitely, like so amazing, so affordable, so good. I'm getting on a tangent, but we're just going to talk about this palette. This is the Double Entendre palette. Oh, look at it. It's just beautiful. It's nice and warm. You can't really tell that I've used the most, but out of all the palettes, it's definitely the one that I have used the most. I'll swatch a few of them for you. This made it in my top favorite palettes of all time video as well. It's a very good everyday palette. Very good. I love this brown with the glitter in it. If you use the right base, you're able to actually see the glitter in this one. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, look at these shades right here. This is just such a good everyday palette. So good. I feel like I need to bring you in just a little bit closer because I feel like I'm not getting close enough to the camera. Okay, right there. Now you can really see. This palette is just it's so good. It's so good. It's definitely again, a go-to for an everyday palette. I'll swatch a couple more because why not? But again, it's just an everyday palette, a staple. I love all of their palettes. I love all of their eyeshadows. I don't think I've come across one that I've been like, no. I don't think that really happens with Colourpop for me. Okay, so again, this is the Double Entendre palette. If you're gonna pick up a palette and you're like me and you like warm tones, this guy will be your best friend. Again, I'm just grabbing out at random. I want to talk about the No Filter Concealer. Mine is like on its last leg. This is in, I believe, the shade Fair. They are about to drop a ton of new shades. I'm totally gonna pick up whatever the new lightest shade is because I'm hoping there's a lighter one than Fair because this one oxidizes so dark. And definitely the white mixer. Even if it's just white mixer, I'm gonna order another Fair if I can. This is literally one of the best concealers I've ever tried in my life. It is $6. You cannot beat that coverage. Literally the only thing that I don't like about it is how it oxidizes because I'm very fair. It's too dark for me. It just doesn't work for me. I use it mixed with a white concealer right now or on my lid. You'll be able to see how much darker it gets. I have a whole video on this concealer if you really want to get into it, but I love it enough that I still use it. Even though I have those issues with it and it's too dark, I still will use this concealer. Yeah, it's already darker. You can already see how much darker it is than it is in the tube. It oxidizes probably 3 shades darker almost. At least two. It's much more than one shade to me. Yeah, that's way too dark for my under eyes. I would look ridiculous. But I use it as an eyeshadow primer because it doesn't really matter because I always put like a white shadow all over it and it lightens it on the lid. It blends out so nicely. It's just so good. If you have dry under eyes, it might not be your favorite, but I always put on eye cream every morning. I put on a lot on my face. I put an all over primer. I put a primer on my nose. I put an eye primer on and then I put an eye cream on under my eyes. I'm just trying to prep all the areas because your makeup will only look as good as like your skin will allow it to from underneath. I just know, I got off on a tangent and I don't know where I was going with that, but I love this. Again, it's one of my top favorite Colourpop products. I know that once I have the lighter shades, I'm gonna be obsessed even more. Yeah, again, there's a whole video on this if you want to hear my thoughts and hear it, and see it swatched compared to other concealers. I'll try and leave that up in the cards. Yeah, let's move on. We're gonna do a highlighter because your girl knows there's multiple. Okay, this guy is brand new. This hasn't been out very long. So this is one of their Luster Dust. This is Strobe Globe. I have a little bit of it on. You can see that the reflection is this. That is what it is. I do have it applied foiled. I use this little brush. It's just from AOA Studio from a set. It's from shopmissa.com, which is a website, but the set was like $10.55. But this is just a little fluffy brush. I like to use it on a little brush because I like to just kind of do it right on the high point of my cheek, and then I do blend it down. But I feel like this just kind of helps it really just like get right in that spot. So I spritz it. I've been using the Sport Fix from Makeup Revolution. Nothing too fancy. This is like $7, $8, something like that on Ulta. So I just spritz the brush, put some of the product in the cap, and just go for it. I don't need any more on because I have like 5 highlighters on right now. Okay, realistically I have 4 because I have 3 from the Soph Makeup Revolution palette, and then I have this one. So I definitely have more than enough on my cheek, so I'm not going to re-swatch it for you. Actually, I'll swatch it on my hand. Duh. Let's do that. So I will swatch it dry for you, which it's really pretty dry, but it's like, I put it on dry and it looked too dark for me, and something about the way when it's like metallic, it brightens and reflects more light, so it looks better on my skin tone. See how much brighter that looks? Because it just kind of looks like a yellowy sheen when I do it this way, and then bam! Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It goes from being kind of soft and glittery to like metallic, and I am all about that life. I love this highlighter so freaking much. By the way, watch till the end of this video. There's a giveaway where you will win this highlighter and all of the other luster dusts. So stay tuned for that. And subscribe, of course, because that's gonna be the only real rule. Okay, so one more time, this is the Luster Dust in Strobe Globe. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. Okay, let's do a lip product. This guy has been around for a long time. I still love the OG Lippie Stix formula. I really do. This one is in Tootsi. It's one of my all-time favorites. I really hope this is still available. This is one of the ones that I don't really know if it is, but it's a really pretty nude. When it came out, it was kind of duping Cashmere from Lime Crime. Just that kind of mauve-y, cool-toned nude. I just love it. It's good. It's just good. It's tried and true. It's just good. So I don't feel like I have to say too much about this one. It's a matte formula, so it's not a matte X, it's not super matte. It's one of those OG matte ones that came out. It's comfortable. It's not gonna last you all day, but I do find that all Colourpop products are pretty much long wearing. I'm wearing some of the new Luxe lipsticks. I don't have any included in this yet because I literally just tried them for the first time today. I have on Boy and Stone Fox. I only bought 4, but these are my 2 favorites out of the 4. Especially if you're a fair, try these guys. Stone Fox is pinky, Boy is kind of peachy nude. But again, those aren't actually included because I'm just trying them for the first time. But I like them a lot. But I do find, my point was I do find that Colourpop lip products across the board are pretty long lasting, even the formulas that are meant to be super long lasting. I bought a new one of this because I had used the other one so much and it was one of the first launches. I have been following Colourpop since they came out 4 years ago. I remember their first like 30 shades they had. I was obsessed. If you look back, it's one of my most viewed videos, is my first and second Colourpop hauls, because I ordered 5 and then I was like, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, I was in love. I was in love. I'm obsessed with these Supershock shadows. This one is brand new because again, I had bought that one a couple years ago. It dried out. I rehydrated it and then it just kind of got funky because I had to rehydrate it a second time. So I feel like these work for rehydrating once, but maybe not twice. Maybe it was just this one. It started smelling kind of metallic. It smelled differently and that's when I was like, okay, you've gone bad. You need to go. I didn't know this was considered an ultra glitter. Good to know, because it was just a metallic back in the day, but this one says ultra glitter. Anyway, if you guys want to know how to rehydrate, I just used MAC Fix Plus. I do have a Colourpop frequently asked question video on my channel. I'll try and include that up in the cards as well, so you guys can see that. So this is a brand new one, but this is I Heart This. I Heart This. So again, it's one of the OG Supershock shadows. This is the most beautiful, perfect lid shade of life. I'm going to taint it and swatch it just for you guys, because I have been like keeping it all like in its little box, just all perfect, because I was like, I don't want to open it. They just feel like butter. They just feel like butter. They're so good. It's just the most beautiful, like taupey gold. Just cool toned gold shade. You can see it right there, right next to Tootsi. It's just so good. It's just the perfect metallic lid shade. These are so easy to use. You just tap them on. Just, it's perfect. So again, this is I Heart This. If you're gonna buy one singular shadow, one Supershock shadow, This is my jam. This is just their creme gel liner, cream gel liner, creme, you know, it looks like creme, so I say creme, maybe it's cream, I've heard them say both. So this is just in Swerve, it's just a black liner. I have repurchased this. I feel like this is necessary to include in here because it lasts on my waterline. It's $5. I don't know why I feel the need to swatch it, but it's just a black liner. It's smooth, it smudges out nicely, it just stays put. It's tiny, it's perfect for doing your upper waterline. It's so good. It's good. And it's $5. Like, it needs to be included. Like, it's just a staple. It's one of my most used and repurchased Colourpop items. Okay, our next one. This one is loved. It's been in my makeup bag. This is FLEXITARIAN. It's one of their Supershock cheeks. This is FLEXITARIAN. This is absolutely my favorite Supershock cheek highlight. I just love it. So it's down here. Before Strobe Globe, this was like the most metallic one from Colourpop. I feel like it never swatches as well on my hand as it does on my cheek. This one is just beautiful. It's pale friendly and it just, God, like in person, it's beautiful. I really hope that I get a good enough shot of it that you guys can really see that reflection. It's a lot like Strobe Globe, but it's the cream formula. How I like to apply these ones is I'll do my foundation, my concealer, I'll set just my under eyes. I will warm it up with my finger and then I'll pat it on. And then if I have a beauty sponge, which I pretty much do every day, I kind of tap it out and then I like put some more on. Sometimes I'll use a really tiny brush like this and just pop it on the top. But I love FLEXITARIAN. So yeah, again, FLEXITARIAN, I think these are $8. I hope it's doing it just, there we go. There we go. It's gonna get further away from the light. When I get too close, you can't see that reflection. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, we're gonna talk about another Supershock cheek. So this is my favorite blush from Colourpop. This is PRENUP. I hadn't used this in a long time and I wore it in a recent video and I had so many people asking me what blush I was wearing, given I don't wear blush often, so you guys were like, what blush are you wearing? So this is the F9 from Colourpop. It's my favorite blush brush of the moment, not just for the Supershock cheeks, but I love it for the Supershock cheeks. So it's just a small Duo 5-in-1. P.S. This is one of the items you will win in the giveaway if you win. So I just will do this and put it on and just pop it on. I might put a little bit on just so you guys can see because it'll add a little bit of more pink because the blush I put on is very peachy. I don't want to put too much on because I've got so much going on my cheeks right now, but it's just this blush brush could be included in this, but we're trying to keep this to 10 items. Let me swatch it on my hand for you. It's just a perfect pinky nude shade. It's just a pink, but it's just a perfect everyday pinky blush. It's just good. And these just look like such a natural flush on your cheeks. They're just beautiful. So, and I have applied this before powder and after powder. I believe in that video I had powdered my whole cheek and I still applied it and it was good. I hope this is still available. I don't know if it is. It matches my hair. But I love it. I love it. This is an ultra matte lip. It's one of my favorite ultra matte lips. But this is just the most perfect berry shade. Wow. 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 I hope it's still available because I want to be able to use it in a video. Look at that. It seriously is like magenta berry magic. It's magical. It's magical. It's magical. I also find this to be one of the more comfortable ultra mattes. Okay, so we are going to talk about one more lip product. So this will make an even 10. As you guys know, I do love the ultra satin lips. They are my life, but those are the ones that are missing. So we are going to swatch this guy. This is Lumiere. This one is one that they did with Kathleen Lights. It's just a perfect kind of dusty rose nude. I love it. I love it. I love the Lippie pencil. I love the ultra satin lip. I love every form of this shade. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I really love that one. It's really pretty. It's a great everyday shade. So Little Stitches and Love Muffin are two of my favorites. I love Marshmallow. I couldn't find Marshmallow either. The ultra satin formula as a whole is my favorite. So it sucks that I couldn't find any of my favorite ultra satins because those really should have been in this video. All right, loves, I think that is everything. Now let's get into the giveaway. If you guys want to win all of the Luster Dust, a bunch of face brushes, and some of their best of kits that I think came out last year, but have remained untouched by me. If you want to win a whole gift box of Colourpop, just leave a comment down below. Just tell me what your favorite Colourpop product is. If you've never tried Colourpop, just let me know what product you want to try the most. I will leave the dates and all the info down below, but really you're just going to leave a comment. Then once the time is up, I will respond to that comment and email that person. Just leave a comment down below. Let me know your favorite Colourpop product and make sure you are subscribed, because you do have to be subscribed. I might run a second giveaway on my Instagram, but yeah, I think that's everything. Again, let me know what your favorite Colourpop product is. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want more Colourpop videos, and please subscribe if you have not already. Please also share this video if you could, because it helps me out so much. And I think that's everything. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Whoa! I get so excited when I see my hair is pink again. I don't know what it is. I'm just, this is the Strobe, whoa. So again, this is the I keep wanting to say Strobe Globe and Luster Dust, but so once more, this is a, I just want to like bathe in this shadow. Just bathe it in. I want to bathe in this, and then I want to roll around in Strobe Globe, and done. I keep having to count, so I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Girl, come back here. Yes, when I drop things underneath my makeup vanity, I use my toes. I look so cute right now, like, yeah. But then I will take this and I'll rub it up with my, my favorite one right now, I already mentioned, right now is, wow, right now. I have a few of these, there's one more staring at me. We just need to talk about it. This is gonna be more than 10. Pink. Lumiere, I really love that one for a regardless, if you don't want to win, that's cool, but then you just cannot respond. I don't know.